Hello and welcome to the University of Law. This is a really quick video. I'm simply, and I'm going to start it now, I'm simply unboxing the physical copy of Doctor Who The Stuff of Legend. I have already reviewed this release. Obviously I listened to the, as with all Big Finish, I listened to the download on the day of release, if I can get this open. I listened to it on the day of release, and I then went to see it live that evening. So I've done my review based on that. But this, and I've got it open now, this is the physical copy. It's my first time opening it and looking at it. And here we go. So let's just, oh, hello. We've got the original 8th Doctor logo from the books at the time and the original audio dramas, and we've got the Illusion 8th Doctor font from the early Big Finishes. I like that nostalgia, that even we get nostalgia for the Big Finish stuff. I really like this cover. I must do at some point a deep dive into the new Daleks. The person who designed them has done a great CGI of the Driller Dalek in action. Also done some amazing artwork of one of the drilling scenes, a freeze frame of the Daleks doing the drilling. And I think, do you know what, if you were to get some of those animations that he's made in CGI and combine it, if they ever release it the live footage of the play, you can actually make a really good reconstruction of this incredible story. It'd be great if they could release the live action footage mixed with some CGI Daleks, but I think there are rights issues around Big Finish doing anything that's not audio, because that's what their license is. So I think they have to get permission on a case-by-case basis for things like books, etc. So we've got some photographs of them, obviously in the studio recording. Obviously Annette Badland recorded the version on the recorded one, and then the studio one, and then it was, I've forgotten her name, Carolyn Seymour did the live one. We've got cast list there, and the production. And yeah, and to my surprise, I assumed it was going to be a one disc, but when I got it out the day it came out, it was nearly 2 hours long. So it's a 2-disc release. Disc 1 is part 1. Some other wonderful titles which you can review all of these on the channel, so do check those reviews out on the channel. And obviously disc 2 is part 2, which, as I've mentioned in my review, had a fantastic, and I mean fantastic, cliffhanger, which was even more powerful for the visual performance of Alex McQueen. And of course it was his first time playing him in a live action format, albeit on stage it was live action format, and he played it wonderfully. Just a little thing is the September edition of Vortex did come with this physical release, so I'll have a quick look now. So this is really exciting. Speaking of the 8th Doctor, we've got the next Time War box set. What's really exciting is they haven't announced anything beyond this. This is box set number 6, I believe, but it's called what is it called? Something 1. Is it called Reflections 1? I believe. I think it was. They're not saying it there. I'm sure it was called, yeah, Uncharted 1 Reflections. So there's obviously going to be Uncharted 2 by that logic. So I think we've definitely got that being renewed. And apparently, I mean, you can grab this for free on the website. You may have got a physical copy with your CD. But there's a piece on the new Zygon coming up soon. A piece on Stuff of Legend in there in the editorial. There's great artwork. It explains why the actress for Audacity was in the last Time War set, because the same character is now being played by Helen and Carys, both coming back. Apparently there's a cliffhanger you won't see coming at the end, and it takes into a whole new direction. But as I say, if you might have this already, or otherwise you can get it free on the Big Finish website and have a little flick through. That's where I get all my news from. But yeah, so Cass is back. It really was a stellar team, the 8th Doctor, Cass and Alex. Worked really well last time, and they've sensed that, and they've carried on. There's a lovely interview with Sally McGann there. A piece on the Stuff of Legend. A piece on the new 3rd Doctor release. A piece on, is it Vamped? Never watched this before, actually. It's a new range that Big Finish are doing. There's a Vortex mail, which is always great. Is there anything of note this time? Yeah, I'm pretty excited about the 13th Doctor stuff, especially because, yeah, it looks like it's going to be set between season Series 12 and Flux. I think that's a great... I agree with Benjamin who wrote this letter. I think it's a great place to be for that Doctor, because it's come to the end of her life, but there's so much potential there as well. Although they're somewhere between Series 12 and Flux. Yes, of course, because of... I've forgotten his name now. Dan. Because of Dan. Yeah, so that's where it's just her and Yaz together. So that'd be quite exciting for them to look at. I think there's perhaps stuff you can do with the Cyberlords during that period, flesh that out a bit. There's stuff you could do with kind of the Daleks following their civil war at the end of Resolution. Is it Resolution? Or is it Revolution of the Daleks? I think it is Revolution of the Daleks. It's possible they're saying, that they wouldn't rule out doing more director's cuts of older stories like Silence of Time. So it's possible. And again, they are talking about further novel adaptation, which is fantastic. And possibly doing more Mary Shelley at some point. So yeah, great 8th Doctor Fest for this video. Did a nice piece on the new Jenny set. And yeah, the new Bernice Summerfield series. So yeah. But again, what are you looking forward to? Obviously we've got... we've done this already. We've spoken about stuff in Legend, but what are you looking forward to about the future of Big Finish? Do let me know in the comments below. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Look forward to speaking to you soon.